The house was small. It was always small. The walls felt thin in the winter chill. Bills sat on the kitchen table like uninvited guests. My father worked hard. He moved through our home with a heavy quietness. His silence was a wall, built of long hours and tired muscles. He had lived by one lucky break long ago. A single night at a card table had bought this house. It had bought us a life, fragile as it was. We never talked about that night. It was a family ghost we all pretended not to see. That one win was the foundation of our world. It was a story told in whispers. It was a legend that kept us afloat when the water was rising. But it was not a plan. It was just luck. A lightning strike that hit once and never returned. My father knew this better than anyone. I turned 18 on a Tuesday. There was no cake. There were no friends singing a stupid song. There was just the stack of bills on the table. They seemed taller that day. My father's shoulders seemed lower. I saw the quiet desperation in his eyes. I wanted to help. I wanted to be the man who could fix it. Pride is a powerful engine. It pushed me out of the house that night. It made me walk down streets I did not know. It led me to a door I should never have opened. I told myself it was for them, for my family. At first, it felt safe. It was just a game in a back room. A few dollars passed between hands. I won a small pot. The win was a jolt of electricity. It made my head feel light. It made my future feel bright. I told myself this was the answer, a simple solution to a complicated problem. I told my father I had found a way. He did not see money. He saw a trap. They let you win a little at first. That is the hook. They give you the taste of victory. They make you feel powerful. They let you believe you are smarter than the house. It is the oldest trick in the book. I won a few hands. The pile of chips in front of me grew. I felt a surge of confidence. I saw my father's worried face in my mind and pushed it away. He begged me to stop. Gambling takes more than cash. He saw the late nights and the new clothes I could not afford. He spoke of men who lost homes, families, souls. His pleas bounced off the wall of my pride. The son he raised was disappearing. In his place was a young man who thought he could outsmart the devil. A friend told me about a place for serious players. The door was heavy steel. The room inside smelled of smoke, sweat, and fear. Men with quiet, hard eyes watched every play. The rules were sharp and unforgiving. Win big or lose everything. I stepped inside, and the door closed with a final heavy click. I had left the world of small bets behind. I had entered the cage. A man with a scarred face motioned us to a new table. The felt was cleaner. The light was colder. The dealer shuffled with chilling precision. He smiled, but there was no warmth in it. My father followed me in with a look I had never seen. Grim resignation. He put money on the table. He put the deed to our house on the line. A voice joked about hands and debts, a clear, cold threat. The play moved fast. These men weren't players. They were hunters. Hidden mirrors in rings, bottom deals, false shuffles perfect to an untrained eye. I still believed we could be the exception. An accusation cut through the smoke. Cheater. The room went silent. No one asked for proof. The law there was swift and brutal. They dragged him into a back room. His scream was sharp and terrible. And then it was cut short. The sound of punishment echoed. My blood ran cold. I looked at my father. Fear shook him. And then something else returned. He had seen this world. He had walked this path. He had been a gambler. Tonight, that man came back. He sat down, fear gone, replaced by cold, hard focus. He read the table, men who thought they were in control. He did not challenge them with words. He fought with his mind. He played each card as if our lives depended on it, because they did. I watched his hands move with an unnatural calm. He saw the mirror on the dealer's ring. He caught the hesitation in a false shuffle. Their tricks were obvious to him. He had mastered them long ago. Then, with a slow, deliberate motion, he set a card and angled it just so. The overhead light caught a tiny, hidden mirror. The illusion shattered like glass. Curses erupted. Hidden cameras, marked cards, secret signals. At that moment, sirens grew louder outside. Someone had made a call. The room exploded. Loan sharks stuffed papers. The bosses were trapped. Police burst in, practiced and efficient. Orders, walls, handcuffs, flashing lights. The game was over. The secret house had lost its power. The illusion was gone. We walked out into the cold night air. We were alive. We were not victors. Deep cuts that would take a long time to heal. The money was gone. The house was saved. Our innocence was lost forever. We had a new story now, a darker one, a lesson carved into our bones. He hadn't gone back for the money. He went back to pull me from a cliff. Later, he made me sit. He did not yell, he did not lecture, he told me his story. A young man who won a house and almost lost himself. Friends lost to debt and violence. The hollowness of the win. His voice was low, heavy with the weight of his past. I finally saw the ghost he had been hiding. This isn't a story about winning. It's a warning. The louder the game promises control, the tighter the trap. The moment you think you can steer the storm is the moment it drowns you. Luck is a visitor, he said. It might knock once. You should never give it a key. Survival is small and quiet. If you ever sit at a table of smiling predators, remember the scream that was cut short, and know that when gambling sounds like a plan, it's a voice leading you to the edge.